You all, with that in mind, what got you to your yes to do this film?
I mean, definitely, essentially what you said. I had not done a project of this intensity before, so of course partly I wanted to, just chew into something different, but for me it was really about getting that message out there, and any way I could use my outreach for good or to teach people about what's going on, to spread awareness, to help save other people from this situation, the better, so yeah.
How about you, Kenya?
Well, it was really difficult for me being a mom. I first read the script. I think I was 5 pages in and I just put it down. I was like, I can't do this. The subject matter is like jarring for me, triggering for me. I was like, I couldn't do it. And then I thought about other reasons why I should. The disparity between the media coverage and missing Black girls and others is alarming. And I thought about the reasons why I should, again, to get the word out, to actually teach people about awareness when they're out and about. It's just so many things that if someone does happen to get abducted in your family or assaulted or any of those things, survival. How do you survive? So I just thought it could be a teaching lesson. It was for the greater good, and I just thought, this is something more important than my fear.
I love that. I'm going to stick with you for a moment, Kenya. I've seen this movie twice now, and the scene where you get very emotional in the police station just continues to stick with me. For you, what did you feel going into doing that scene, and how did you feel coming out of it?
Oh, wow. I remember walking into the police station and honestly seeing that wall for the first time, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Those were real women. In my mind, I made it where it was real women, real missing women, and they looked just like me. And I kind of lost it there. It was a really difficult scene, and I know we took so many takes. I mean, I tore up the police station at some point. And I was like, okay, they didn't use that take. But I was almost beating up people in that room, but it was my most difficult scene, I think. It was hard to do. Yeah.
But you nailed it.
Thank you.
Riel, I'm going to move to you. I just find it fascinating how you had to play a terrified woman this entire time. And I know, Carlesha and her family were involved to some degree in putting this together. How much did you draw from, their involvement and them kind of letting you know what that experience was like? And then from your own experience and what you wanted to bring to this character?
Yeah, I actually never got to meet Carlesha or her family directly. Just, of course, the subject matter is still very fresh to her, which is, of course, very understandable. So, but our director and our main producer were working alongside with her very closely, so just asking them questions and figuring out where she was at each point was really useful. But yeah, I definitely had to do a lot of bringing my own thought experiments into the situation and how would I genuinely feel in this situation, or what have I maybe been through that I could in some way relate to this or anything like that. Yeah. How
long did it take you to come down from playing this character? Or this role, I should say, because she's a real person.
Yes. On a daily basis, or after the whole project?
After it was over with. Or whichever one you think speaks more to what could be helpful in this room right now.
Yeah. I mean, on a daily, I feel like I kind of had to stay in that place for most of the time. The only times I really allowed myself to come out of it mentally was if my mom and I were at dinner and we were just trying to kind of release in that way. But otherwise, I was trying to just stay in it and with it, because I feel like it'd be more difficult to have to continue to push there every single day than just kind of stay in the zone and in the energy of it. So a lot of that month was just spent being in that darkness a little bit. Yeah.
Can I add something?
Yes, you can.
I just want to say to you, I'm so proud of you. This is the first time I've seen this movie. I wanted to experience watching it with everyone else. I couldn't watch it on my own. I'm very critical of myself. But can I tell you, I am so proud of you. You are a star, and your performance was solid through and through. Okay, so we're going to be seeing a lot more from this young lady from the future. So yes, in the future.
You too. You too. I'm so grateful. Thank you too.
love this. You mentioned, obviously being a mom, and I'm gonna set this question up with a little personal story of mine. So I started my career producing for a show called Find Our Missing for TV One. Did it for 2 years, and I was never the same after that. I can't, if I see a child walking too far away from a parent, I have a tough time. For you, taking into consideration that you have a daughter, after doing this film, is there some way that you approach motherhood now differently than you did before you did this movie?
To be honest, I would have to be honest and say no, and I'll tell you why. I'm from Detroit, number one.
I'm from Chicago.
Right, okay. I was raised by my grandmother, and just situational awareness is key. I even tell my girlfriends, listen, you can't just be on your phone. When you're walking to your car at night, don't just go to your driver's side door. You stand back, you look at everything, you walk around the car, and then you enter the car. You get in, you lock that door. It's just so much of, people being on their phones, people being so distracted, which allows you to be someone that a predator might look at or want to, or find attractive to be able to do things too. But for my daughter, I've been teaching her how to fight since she was 1, and she could take me down. You know what I mean? She's tough. I'm always testing her with questions like, what if someone came to your school and said, mommy has told me to come pick you up, and knows things about our house, or you live on so-and-so road, I'm here to get you. I test her all the time, and just allowing her to have that critical thinking and to stay calm. I'm always telling her to stay calm. She could fall off of something and bust her head wide open, and I will be like, you better stay calm. You better think. She got locked in the car the other day, and I watched her think her way out of it. And it's just, for me, it's just the way that I mother, that I parent, and I just want to teach my daughter to be in survival mode all the time.
BlackTruth.net.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? It's the chef. Cooling right now. Black Truth News. You know what it is.
Hi, my name is Ari Atlantic. Shout out to Black Truth News.
Black Truth News for DJ Paul. Yep.
This is Script Star. You know what I mean? Right now you're watching Black Truth News. We tell the truth. Tell lying names. What's up, Black Truth News?
Yo, shout out to Black Truth News, man. It's you, go from Wu-Tang, man. Black Truth News. Y'all already know it.
What's up, this Crime Mob? And you checking out Black Truth News.
Black Truth News, baby. Check it out.
BlackTruth.net.